Hello, hello, hello. I cannot hear you. What the heck? Testing one, two, three. I lost audio. I don't know what happened. I didn't do anything. Holy moly. I can't hear you. Don't know what happened. Let me try something. I totally lost you. I don't know what's going on. Can you hear me, Kevin? You can hear me, but I cannot hear you. That I heard the music perfectly, so I'm really confused here what happened there. Do you know if you're on the audience? Can they hear you? Okay, audio must be going through. I have audio here. Let's see, what the heck can it be? One, two, three. Microphone, speaker. Speaker, what the heck? Well, if this is not weird. Let's see if I can hear this.
Hello, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now, Manny? Can you hear me now? I am actually talking. It looks like my microphone was actually turned off. So I am talking here. Can you hear me? Don't you just love? I am talking, and hopefully Manny is able to get through and hear whether I am actually live
Testing
or
one, two,
not.
three. Can you hear me, Kevin?
I can
I'm watching
totally
on
hear you.
YouTube. I don't hear you on YouTube, so maybe it's my end.
No, my
It's
microphone.
definitely on my end because I don't even hear YouTube.
Check your Facebook
I don't understand what happened.
check your Messenger, Manny. I am back online now,
I still don't hear you.
so I am talking here, and so welcome to Content Creators Connect. Here we're all about encouraging the three C's: connecting with others via video, content development that builds your personal brand, and creators sharing their experiences despite their distance. So I'm hoping that Manny is able to figure out what's going on his end, because I would love to have a second voice in today's stream rather than me just talking away. So I totally can hear and see you, Manny. Can you hear me?
I can hear you through the computer, but I don't hear you through my headphones, so I don't know what happened.
So why don't we continue on with your presentation? The topic that you chose today, Manny, is very sort of front of mind of everybody right now. The whole AI experience going on right there, out there, with specifically Chat GPT. And I'm so interested in hearing more about what you have found with regards to the tools to help ChatGPT. So, kind of curious about why you chose that as a topic tonight.
Well, I definitely appreciate that, and I apologize. We're gonna have to improvise here, I guess, because I'm listening through YouTube. So by the time I hear it, I don't even know the timing. But you're saying that everyone can hear me okay, and I'm coming through, so we will make that work, right? I don't know. We were working just fine right before we jumped on, and once the timer went down, I no longer hear anything, and I'm sure we'll figure it out afterwards, but it'll be too late then, right? So we're just gonna run with this. I'm gonna do my best to share my screen, and I'm gonna do my best to present. I don't necessarily need to hear myself talk, right? But if you do have questions, Kevin, I have to wait till YouTube tells me what that question is. So I'll need a little timeout delay there. But let's go ahead and dive into what we have for you today. So it is no secret that Chat GPT is a really big deal right now. And if you think about it, it's probably the hottest chat bot on the market, on the internet right now. Literally. Everyone is talking about this from a marketing standpoint, from an employer standpoint, employee standpoint. I was reading an article about someone was fired because they used Chat GPT to write their article. So what that says is people are trying to also cheat the system and let something else do all the work. That's how powerful and maybe manipulative it can be. I don't know how to describe that, but if you think about it, an attorney who used Chat GPT to write up whatever it was that they were writing up. That's how powerful this is. With that being said, you got to also understand the reliability of ChatGPT. Not very good right now. It's not great at helping you with names and places and, more current stuff. It is great, however, to give you information. You just have to be able to verify that it's factual, verify that you're getting the right information. So keep that in mind as you're diving into Chat GPT, as you're diving into all of these different things to help you. So I want to share with you Chrome extensions. I'm not going to assume that everyone knows what Chrome extensions are, because I have found, as a social media coach, a lot of people really don't know what Chrome extensions are. So I'm going to try to see if I can give you a shared screen here to kind of give you an idea of what Chrome extensions are. So you can probably see my screen right here, just a blank screen. It's a tab. On the tab, you see right above here, I have a lot of extensions. I have been using extensions for years. To be honest with you, those are the ones you see, and there's a lot you don't see. You can see all the ones that I don't have on the tab. And to be honest with you, I blinded them, or whatever you want to put. I marked on, don't show in the toolbar, so that I don't have it completely bombarded. But what I did keep up there was a number of them, because I use it all the time and I didn't want to forget not to see it. But I do have some Chrome extensions up here of ChatGPT, extensions to help ChatGPT, to enhance your experience using ChatGPT. And so I'm going to share with you 3 extensions. Now, I will say this one right here, I'm not going to dive into this, but I've been using Liner. Liner is something where I can be reading an article. Maybe there's something I want to remember. I can highlight it very easily. later on, after I had been using Liner for a little while, Liner then integrated ChatGPT with their work. So what that's making me realize is a lot of companies are doing this. They're creating their own little unique, and they already have a product. Now they're combining it with ChatGPT. And one of the things that I do wonder about is, what's this going to do for messenger marketing? If you use Messenger in your business, ManyChat is a very popular one. It's been around probably 7-8 years. What's this type of system going to do with that? My first guess is it's going to soon be integrated, and ChatGPT is going to be a part of that. You see, ChatGPT, it's artificial intelligence, but it's learning how to work with what you're searching for. It's learning how to work with you as you continue to teach it. That was the same thing with messenger marketing, ManyChat. They're learning how you interact. They're learning how to get your message better, things you're searching better. They're understanding you a little better. I know that sounds a little odd, but that's what artificial intelligence is doing. My first thought is the purpose is to make us more productive, life more simple. But the flip side is you have to know the pros and cons. You have to know that you can do some research and have completely wrong research. I did something on a true crime case that I knew a lot about, so I just wanted to see what information it was going to give me. It literally butchered the article and gave me wrong information. Literally, I knew the story well enough to be like, that's not true, that's not true, that's not true. So you have to be careful with what you're intaking from this. But there's some powerful things to it. And so with that being said, I want to share with you a few extensions that you can use in that. So the first one that I want to share, close that. First one that I want to share is what's called AIPRM. So with that, one of my favorite things about this particular one, it does so much work for you. Now, you have to download the extension. Let me get my face on here. You have to download the extension. Again, I just showed you those extensions on there, and just download it and you're good to go. But you want to make sure that, let's move me over here, close this up there. You want to make sure that you have the extension downloaded, and then you can easily use it. I'm going to show you right now how that looks. Okay, where's my screens at? So as you're doing this, let's go into that. Let's see where we got that. Let's open that up for you since you're already. Okay, where's that screen at? So with that, when you think about it, this is the website. Okay, this is the website. Now, I have already installed AIPRM. You can easily go to AIPRM if you like this particular setup. So once you click on install, you go right to, now notice something. I should have said this at the beginning. I use Google Chrome for the most part. A buddy of mine kind of talked me into using Edge and the security. Since I'm using Microsoft a lot, I kind of am going back to Google Chrome though. But Chrome extensions work in Microsoft Edge. So I'm using Chrome extensions inside of Microsoft Edge. And so that's why you can see it's Chrome Web Store. And I think you got to do something with it. I'm sure you can easily Google that. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. But you go add it, and then boom, it's going to be right up here for you to use. Now notice this. Again, this is prompting this only because I have this extension. If I go into, let's see if it'll let me go in right away without all the craziness. So I'm in incognito just so I can show you what that looks like. I do not have the extension crud, I'm not going to go find my phone. I forgot to keep it here. But I'm not going to go, I was going to show you, but if you see the bottom left of my screen, and it says right here, AIPRM 4, it opens it up. I already have it extended, but you can see it's on there. Now, let me show you how powerful this works. This is great if you're writing articles. You want to make sure you're optimizing this article. So it's going to help you in a number of different ways around SEO. Okay, I'm going to just type, let's just say, what is ChatGPT? Let's see what happens. ChatGPT. So it's automatically writing up an article basically for me around what is ChatGPT. Let's try another one. So now I asked it a question and it's answering it. And it's going to keep going as all the information that it finds. And it's actually really good stuff that it's given me here. Yes, content marketing can be an effective strategy for businesses. I can literally use this to write an article and make it a blog post, right? I'm going to probably look through it, make sure everything sounds great, but it's literally typing out a whole article. However, it's important to note that content marketing requires a strategic approach. Sounds professional. I can literally go on all day about this. What else can I, let me see. When was airplanes invented? I'm just going to throw this out there, right? So boom, it's already, I mean, first glance is giving me some good information, so you can see it's not completely off. Again, I don't know this off the top of my head. Those names ring a bell early. That things, I'm still going to go and verify my content, right? So it's key. I really like this for a number of different reasons. And if you notice, look at the different default, the writing style. I can do it in a poetic way. The tone, I can do it in an emotional way. Now, notice how upgrade for more. So you're always limited. That's how it goes, right? And so that is one of the powerful things that I like. That's one of the extensions to help you with your SEO, your content marketing, and when it comes to writing and coming up with articles and coming up with different things to help you with your writing. Now, one of the things that I find is really, you got to be conscious of what you're putting up there, right? You always got to be conscious of these type of things, because at the end of the day, let's be real, this stuff is all about learning and understanding, and artificial intelligence is really, that's been around for a while. I think, and this is me probably just learning too with a lot of this, but I think ChatGPT is making it in the forefront in a lot of people's minds. In my networking meetings, mortgage people are talking about ChatGPT. Mortgage people, real estate people are talking about ChatGPT. It is, I guess I would say it's a phenom right now. A lot of people are talking about it and they're researching it. They're finding out more. My next topic that I discuss is going to be around ChatGPT in a marketing way. And so it's key that we understand that, this is still learning, it's still figuring things out. And when you do, you have to connect OpenAI, which is the chat.openai, and connect it with the AIPRM accounts. And you can easily just click that button. So when you first do it, you're going to see this prompt. Then you just continue and connect. And you saw how mine was connected right there on my chat.openai, which is the popular ChatGPT. So next thing I want to share with you is ChatGPT for Google. Now, ChatGPT for Google, this is like a side-by-side research. You can check out Google's research, and you can compare it to ChatGPT for Google. Let me show you what I mean by that. So let me go back into, I'm back on the screen, right? So I'm going to do a search. Again, this is the extension here. I'm circling it with my mouse. If you can see my mouse here. Okay. So I'm going to do a search. Let's see. I'm just throwing something out there. Chinese food sounds good. Let's see if it gets me anything. It's not going to give me anything. Oh, you see it right here. So right here to the right, this is ChatGPT working right now. Chinese cuisine is one of the most diverse, and it's already comparing. I did a search. It's like a side-by-side comparison for Google itself, the search engine, and ChatGPT doing some research for you. You get to choose which one. You get to choose which one, like, okay, I kind of like this is more what I'm looking for. So it's going to alter your Google search to include a side-by-side view of both Google's results and ChatGPT's responses. And then that way you can check it out, but you will have to log in. You will have to authenticate the access for ChatGPT for it, okay? One thing I do want to show you on that particular app, your settings. You may want to mess with these settings, okay? So with the settings, you're going to have different options. You're going to have your trigger mode. You know, do you want it to always come up, or do you want to click on question mark that it will only give you results after you ask a question, meaning that there's going to be a question mark on that search result. Or you can manually do it where ChatGPT is queried when you manually click a button. To go there, if you click on, show you how to get there real quick. If you click on the actual extension itself, okay, now I haven't figured this part out. It's going to tell me to sign in and pass the Cloudflare part. I have used Cloudflare in the past. I'm a little familiar, but I'm not too sure what it's asking me there. You probably are familiar. I don't know. What I am trying to get you to is the settings, okay? The little thing up here. When you click on that, that's when you can go and check it. Do you want an auto theme to be auto? Do you want it light? Do you want it dark? I'm more of a dark theme person. The language used in ChatGPT response, auto is recommended. Now here, I believe there's two different versions of GPT. There's GPT 3.5 and GPT 4. And here, if available. Now, another extension that I'm going to show you uses the GPT-4, okay? So I'm not too sure about this. I only use the GPT 3.5 anyway, and it gives me enough. So if you go over to the OpenAI API, this is where you can use the official OpenAI. Now, again, I'm going to be straight, completely honest. That's above my head, so I'm not going to act like I know what all that stuff is. I have a general idea because I've heard that a billion times. So when you think about that, you want to keep in mind, like, what am I looking for here? Oh, my screen. There we go. So when you're thinking about this, you want to keep that in mind. Like, what do you want on that? So check your settings, put it where you want it. I like it to always give me that option for comparison purposes. Maybe you just prefer when you ask it a question, completely up to you. The last one I want to share with you is use ChatGPT AI. What I like about this is it can help you rewrite content. It can help you rewrite a paragraph, a sentence. Let me show you what I mean. I'm going to go into Gmail real quick. This time I won't have to opt in because I'm not an incognito, so I don't have to go find my phone real quick. But let's say I'm composing an email. I'm gonna just copy and paste something from somewhere to make this super easy. Okay, let's see. Local restaurants. Give me a little more. I'm gonna go off of what we just saw on that ChatGPT.
Did you want to change your tab there so we can see it?
I got you. So once you go here, once you click on it, okay, again, here is my extension. Use ChatGPT. has access. It has to be for a website. You won't find this helpful if you're doing searches on using Google search. It has to be like on a site, a web page, or something like that. So once I highlight it, okay, now forget this one up there. That's another one of my extensions called WordTunes. But this is the one we're looking at. Okay, I can easily click Alt plus J. I'm gonna just click on this. Again, you gotta have the extension working for you. Okay, so you can improve writing, fix any spelling and grammar, make it shorter, make it longer, change tone. You can obviously read. There's a bunch of different things, but the one that I really like is improve writing and paraphrase. I use Grammarly a lot, so fix spelling and grammar, I'm not worried about that, but I like the paraphrasing, and I use that in other apps as well. But these two I would definitely want to use. And look, it's starting to give me some options. I can regenerate another response if I want. I can ask questions and then generate the response. You see the power in this stuff? And let me tell you something, my friends. There's so many extensions for this, for ChatGPT. Literally. So if you're thinking about like, what do I want to do with all of this? Well, you got to ask yourself, how much do I want it to do for me? How much more simpler do I want to make life for myself, right? I love extensions, especially as a marketer. You can see some of the extensions I have up there. I have I said I have the Grammarly. I love this one with a client. Maybe I need their particular color that I really like and I need the color code. That extension's perfect. If you're not using Chrome extensions, you're not making life as easy on yourself as you possibly can. Let me just tell you that right out of the gate. I've talked about the vidIQ extension. So hearing about extensions on this channel is nothing new to you. I'm sure about that. But the bottom line is, if you're a marketer, content creator, you're not using ChatGPT yet. Why are you not using ChatGPT? The things it can help you do. Now, again, you'll see me pop back up and present in another 3 weeks, and I'm gonna do something around marketing and Chat GPT a little more on how to use it for your marketing realm. So make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of this, right? But at the end of the day, my friends, if you're a marketer, content creator, and as you can tell, lawyer, real estate, mortgage, website developer, oh my gosh, how are you not using ChatGPT? That's my question for you, my friends. So I want to leave it there as I close this out. It's Memorial Weekend. I didn't want to take up too much of everyone's time. Thank you, Kevin, for being on here. I'm so glad for what we are doing here and the content, and truth is, at the end of the day, we just want to offer value. If you ever stop and you follow and you look at what we are trying to do, this is not about us. We got together as collaborators to help you get valuable content, to help you be more creative, get ahead in your content creating world. We have one person in Canada. We have another in New York. We have one in Missouri. At the end of the day, we're hopping on here weekly to help you get ahead in your content creation. That's why we are the 3 C's. My friends, I'm Manny Rodriguez, and thank you for your time today. And I'm sorry for that beginning audio. I still don't even know what happened. It's probably going to be one of those things where, oh, that's what happened, and I'm going to hit my head on the wall. No, I'm just kidding. But, at the end of the day, we try to run this flawless, but we don't let it stop us, right? Kevin kept a smile on his face. He was doing his best. I don't even know what he was saying because I couldn't hear anything. But I know he was trying to keep it going for us, right? So thank you for covering. I have no clue. See, I'm not an IT person. I mess up, but I learn and keep going, right? That's all we can do.
All right. All right, so it's just the two of us today, so let us continue on this conversation. Yeah, some great content once again, Manny. Do appreciate you taking the time and explaining about Chat GPT and how are you not using it in today's world? It is crazy how helpful of a tool it is. Um, had a couple of comments from people saying great information, and tagging other people too, saying, Noel Robinson, did you catch this? So people definitely are hearing about ChatGPT and all the different tools that are out there based on ChatGPT. So a couple of questions that I had for you, Manny, with you're explaining about all these extensions. Are all of these free, as long as you have like that Google account to be able to attach it?
Actually, a lot of them are free. What you have to do is you're just limited. Almost nothing there that I'm using cost a dime. They're just limiting you, as normal. Like vidIQ, they have a great free version. But for $10 more, you get a lot more. For $50 more, you get even more. We're talking monthly. Same thing here. Same thing on all of these. See, here's the thing about ChatGPT. My buddy Kevin probably educated me the most on ChatGPT. He's just like you, Kevin, IT, and he's a cost cutter. He doesn't want to spend money. So he educates me on a lot of things like this. He's the first one to really wake me up to ChatGPT. And he is one too. He doesn't like to spend money, right? So if he's going to show me something, it's going to be something that is of true value. And he truly caught my attention with ChatGPT. He was the first one, like, hey, have you heard about this? And then he kept sharing and kept sharing. And so I'm just enough ahead of the curve I'm still trying to learn just like everyone else. But ChatGPT, from what I'm understanding, it's free right now. It won't always be free. That's what I'm learning right now. So with these little extensions, I'm going to say, because pretty much all extensions, they have that free version. Here's your limited, we'll give you just enough to hopefully want more and pay. But all of these free versions that you see, I was doing different ones and none of them said you ran out of search, right? So, keep that in mind. They're all free right now. Chat GPT won't always be free on its own. So I would definitely start looking into a lot of this right now. So I hope that answers that question.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, there are a lot of tools out there that are based on ChatGPT. And actually, what I want to talk about next week is actually creating music using AI and ChatGPT. And it's crazy how much free stuff is out there, but you have to make money on it somehow. So, exactly like you're saying, you're limited into what you can do. And that's just sort of giving you a teaser, like dangling the carrot in front of you, saying, hey, here we go. Just hopefully, this entices you enough to pay for a subscription for this service that we're trying to provide for you. So, no, once again, great content. Oh, and we had a request from somebody from Dina asking, "Can you cover video with AI?" So,
I love that, Dina. That's so funny. I was waiting for that one little second for Kevin to just kind of pause, where I found my time, because I was exactly gonna bring that same thing up. So one of the things that I've learned that is becoming very popular is videos and AI. So I use a video editing software. Now it's integrated with ChatGPT, Filmora. I was blown away when I got this email. And my buddy Kevin, who I was just mentioning, he sent me another message today, and he was like, Adobe AI for Adobe is beyond understanding. So yes, I will definitely be covering that probably 2 times before I go, unless someone else covers it. But I love that you said that. I'm gonna start my research now, Dina. So probably either next time I present or the presenting after. But I love it. Thank you for asking that. That's a yes.
and just one other thing that she missed the names of the extensions. So, could you just quickly remind her what those are?
Absolutely. The first one, you can easily go to the Chrome Web Store, AIPRM for ChatGPT. AIPRM. I really don't know what it means, but you can go to AIPRM.com and you can get the extension from there as well. The second one was ChatGPT for Chrome. Sorry, for Google. I said Chrome, but same thing. For Google, ChatGPT for Google, that's going to help you do your side by side comparison. One of my personal favorites there by far. And then use ChatGPT AI. Now that is like an AI co-pilot for web pages. Literally, that's how it's described on the extension. So use ChatGPT.ai. Will take you right there. You can easily download it there. That's actually one of my favorites too for rewriting your words. Maybe you have a paragraph and you kind of want to rewrite it. So I love the different things you can do with that. Those are the three. And honestly, I even had a fourth and fifth and sixth. I was like, I'm not going to keep going. Some great extensions, I will say.
All right. Well, like you said, it's Memorial Weekend, and we should probably wrap things up so people can go enjoy the rest of their Sunday evening.
I'm waiting for that swoosh. I didn't hear it, I guess. My friends, if you enjoy content like this and you are finding it useful, we would love it if you'd like and subscribe to our channel. And by the way, sharing our content is also a great way to spread the love. And you can visit our website for information on all the ways that you can connect with us at linktree/content creators connect. We are on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter.
And because I didn't do this earlier, I'm going to run that subscribe as a reminder to everybody. Definitely would love to be notified when we do go live and create some awesome content. And as Dina had mentioned today, definitely let us know what you are interested in learning more about, because we would love to do more of a deep dive into a lot of this. And lately, AI is the hot topic to be able to help you with your live streaming journey. So we would love to be able to help out. So let us know down in the comments what you would like us to dive further into.
And my friends, thanks for joining Content Creators Connect, aka C3 tonight, as we heard how you can really up your ChatGPT game and take it to the next level and have a lot of fun doing it. So you learn how to enhance your ChatGPT skills. We will return next Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where Kevin will be discussing some more AI tools and a demo as he has shared with you. I'm so excited about that. Come on, AI, it's a big deal. We would be doing you a disservice if we do not cover these things. So we will be multicasting live to YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. So be sure to join us. Until then, we urge you to identify and lean into your 3 C's. Start today creating unique content that builds connections and breaks down those barriers. See you next week, my friends. Peace.
Bye.
Thanks.